Yo guys, David here from Mountblaq. So I'm gonna do a quick walkthrough of our latest track, Star Cruiser, out on local recordings with Darren Saga. You guys want to see how we came about with the idea and what I did for the final mixdown and the overall structure of everything that's going on. Alright. So first I'll let you listen to the first break and the drop. Alright, so pretty standard stuff. Start with the kick and bass. Okay, so first we got the top kick, really pushing through the mix. Nothing special. We got the sub bass. On the sub bass, there's no top kick, just the bass itself. We wanted it to be a little different, so there's this pitch out automation that pitch down and up at the bottom of each bar. Then we also added a mid bass that you can hear through the entire of the drop. Very simple. Then it comes the drums. Before that, I can explain. Let me see what's on the sub bass. Just simple. Not even EQ'd, just some OTT compression, and some extra sidechain. Very fast sidechain, so the only the top kick can push through. You can check the mid bass. Mid bass, it's a Cashmere sample. Some of the EQ I did, another EQ, Camel Crusher, and a slight reverb. You can see I only added 5%. They say don't EQ your reverbs, but this time I did. Kind of worked out. That's together. We got some effects. these effects really help the drop progress and not sound boring while it's playing. As you can tell, I also mess a lot with panning and reverb, so there's a big atmosphere on the effects I use. A lot of effects. Okay, then I can step into the drums. Then we have standard claps. Important also, we have the brass section, which kind of goes on the pre-drop. That's the whole groove. Then that's when we implement our vocal chop. This vocal was found on Splice, and then we just kind of did our own style to it with Darren. Then on the second part, there's a lot of stuff added, which I came up with. It's this vocal. Let me see. This vocal was, I found it on Splice, and then it really adds this very interesting second part to the drop. You can see some of the effects I use: Camel Crusher, Simple EQ, some reverb, delay, quick start. So it was already in key, so I left it on there as it's supposed to be, and then you can see how I mess with the MIDI. Okay, then pretty simple. Usually, I love working with samples, especially if you find weird ones like that. They kind of just work, especially with the style that I try to make. That's when the whole drop starts to come together. Some effects. That's pretty much it for the drop. Also very important to so we can transition from the vocal to the vocal from the vocal to the weird sound that I made or that I found on Splice. We use these effects. It kind of transfers you over into the next sound without making it sound more natural. guys, that's just a quick walkthrough of how the drop was set up for Star Cruiser. If you guys have any questions, just drop them below. If you guys like these type of videos, let me know. Shoot me DM on Instagram if I should keep making these type of videos. I know it's very quick, what I just explained, but in the future I can go more in depth on how I make the drops and everything. Also, shout out to Darren for he sent me the idea originally, and that's what came about. On the second video, I can explain on how we made the breakdown. Alright, guys.